I looked at everyone that was playing, and then I listened to most of the bands that were playing. I went to school at Tulsa for a while before I decided to move to Vegas.
Nice.
Way more fun.
Yeah.
This is Jack with Inthekeyofchange, and I'm here with Staff Like Pacakes. Just thinking about your name. We're here at the Launch Music Conference. Tell me about Suburban Superhero.
Okay. Well, I'm Andrew Baker. I'm the bassist for Staff Like Pacakes. The rest of the band is over there listening to some of the bands. Suburban Superhero was written by our lead singer guitarist, Kellen McKay, and he wrote it as kind of our, I'd say a push, just to kind of make our move into the forefront of what we want to be viewed as. We have a debut album called We're Not Insane that was recorded actually before I was in the band back in 2011, and we've kind of gone through a lot of member changes, a lot of different sound changes, and kind of landed on something that works for us. And Suburban Superhero was the first song that we put together that really solidified it.
So most bands that are from Maryland, you say that they're from Baltimore. You say that you're from Towson. Where are you really from?
We're really from Towson. We say that because every single person in this band goes to or went to Towson. And really, we don't say that we're from Baltimore because we don't play there that often. We've been getting into it more often now. But most of our shows were at the Record before it closed down. Yeah, so, but I don't know, I feel like, when we tell people, like, we're from Baltimore, it's like, oh, okay, I know where that is. But if you tell people you're from Towson, it's like, oh, where's that? What is that? It's almost a conversation starter.
It's and Towson's a pretty unique area in that there's a lot of different colleges so very close together. How has that helped you get your sound out there?
Actually, recently, we put out for Suburban Superhero, we put out a contest for fans to design the artwork for it. And Kellen contacted Stevenson University, Goucher, I think a couple others, Towson, of course. And the winning submission actually came from an art student at Stevenson. So we've kind of just been feeling out, finding other creative people in the area, seeing what they want to bring to the table. Good luck.
Tonight you're going to be headlining the Moose Stage. How did that come about?
That was probably sheer luck. Kellen sent in Suburban Superhero to launch just as a kind of shot in the dark. Why not? And see what happens. If they turn us down, that's fine. That happens. And I actually booked tickets to go see family in Utah about 3 months ago. During this time, I should be in Utah right now. And he messaged me back. He's like, "Hey, make sure this date's free." And I was like, "Oh, okay, it will be." So it was kind of lucky. It was just right place, right time. I think the festival saw something. We have a live album out called "Setting the Table," and it was from a show at the Record back in March of last year, and we sent that in just to kind of give them the idea of what we bring to the table for a live performance. And I guess they really liked it. So we're excited to play outside in the middle of a traffic circle. So.
I'm sure that's not something you've played before, but describe your life.
Full of energy, definitely a lot of energy. And that's something that this band has had since I started. And it was just, that was the thing that kept me. Originally, Kellen approached me about playing bass for a couple of shows just to fill in. And when I first started, I was extremely nervous and really timid on stage and didn't know what to do. And I don't know, as we played shows and the confidence grew, we all just kind of got into this rhythm, this vibe, just feed off of everybody's energy and try to have a lot of fun on stage. we're all friends outside of music, so it's just kind of just get to bring that humor almost energy on stage. So yeah, that's kind of what we pride ourselves on.
And tonight you actually have the opportunity to stop truckers.
Yeah. Hopefully people are like rolling down the windows, in the 40-degree weather.
Yeah, no, that's reason why you'll have to be jumping around a lot.
Exactly.
What's your crowdfunding?
Oh, like Kickstarter?
Yeah.
Okay. We actually have a pretty successful story with Kickstarter. That's how we pretty much paid for one of our singles called "These Are Odd Times to Be Alive," which hasn't been released yet. We're trying to do some things that we wanted to work out. We changed the form. That was extremely successful. We started, I want to say, October of 2012, and we met our goal of $5,000, and I don't remember, but it was met our goal, and I loved it. It was a great way for people to kind of see that we're trying to be, we're passionate about it. That's a given you have to in this industry, and we really want people, our fans, our friends and family members, to be passionate about it with us, take them on this journey with us, and Kickstarter was a great way to do that. I didn't feel like, we were able to put cool things out there that people wouldn't normally be able to buy on our merch store, so it was a really cool way to connect with the fans.
Speaking of connecting with fans, how do you use social media?
We are huge Facebook buffs. Comment and post anything that we see that's either relevant or funny and whatnot. We do the same with Twitter, but we're nobody in the band is really Twitter savvy, so we usually just forget about it for a couple of weeks and then come back oh yeah, this thing exists. We should probably do something with it. I've been told that we need to get an Instagram for all of the pancake pictures that we take, but that might come in the future. I find that social media, if you don't have a necessity for it or a reason for making one, then it's probably just going to get lost in the headspace and you're just going to forget about it. So it's better to come up with the material and then get the social media get it out.
Tomorrow is National Record Store. Tell me the truth. Which did you own first, a vinyl record or a cassette tape, and how embarrassing?
Oh man, well I never owned a vinyl record because I never had a record player. My sister was a huge record person. I had cassettes. I made a lot of mixtapes when I was little. However, I never bought a band's cassette. It was always I'd buy blank ones and then listen to the radio and hear my favorite song come on, and then so basically I have this cassette tape of 30 songs where the first 3 seconds are cut out because I'm rushing over to the radio to hit the playback and record buttons, and so that, I kind of miss that. I like mixing, doing mix CDs and whatnot. I don't know, I miss experiencing new music or my favorite music and having that just energy to just go to the boombox and have it start recording. Being able to listen back to it later, yeah, I really like that. There was one song that I heard that I loved. I lost about 30 seconds of it at the beginning. I was just listening to it. I was okay. And it wasn't until about maybe 7 or 8 years later that I found out that it was sucked out by Superman. And I was just oh wow, I would have never known. That song was stuck in my head when I was in elementary school. And it's just I would have, I didn't know what the name of it was, I didn't know who it was by, I just knew that I loved that song, and I knew I had the last, 2 minutes of it. So, the first CD I ever owned was Backstreet Boys. It was the first Backstreet Boys CD. Probably followed by Green Day.
It's a much better.
Yeah, it was a good transition.
That's a good scene.
Yeah.
Call it a good scene. So what's up next for Stack Like
Right now we're waiting for members to graduate. School takes its toll in the senior year. I'm lucky that I got out of, I graduated kind of in the beginning stages of me joining the band, so I didn't really feel the need to, like, I didn't know what I was doing with Stacks Like Pancakes at the time, so it was kind of like, I'm going to make sure I graduate and then put myself into it. I was lucky in that aspect. Some of these guys are like stressing over, senior recitals and final exams, and coming here to play this awesome festival. So once we graduate, a lot of things are going to get set in place. Right now we have our very short-term goals. We succeeded in getting some of our long-term goals from the past years, like getting a band, and I think we'll know better what we're going to be doing in a couple of months.
Stay tuned for more from Stack Like Pancakes. Don't be very careful tonight.
Okay. Oh yeah.
In the middle of chatting. Don't.
I was planning on running. Oh, I was going to go. We actually literally are playing in traffic. So.
So stay tuned for more. This is Jackie with Inthekeyofchange. Very cool. Thank you.
Thank you.